You had a brilliant day. You closed something at work, solved a problem no one else could see, and you drove home feeling for one quiet moment like yourself. And then you walked through the front door. Nothing dramatic happened, just that feeling. The one you cannot name it, where everything is fine but nothing feels easy, where you know there are 100 things needing you and you cannot find the edge of any of them. Your brain, which was sharp and clear an hour ago, is now scattered across every surface in this room. You stand in the kitchen and think, I was running a meeting an hour ago. Why does this feel impossible? The answer is not that you're less capable at home than you are at work. The answer is one word. Your home is the most powerful system in your life. The question is, are you running it or it's running you? Welcome to Happy Healthy Homes. I'm Etienne, and before I say anything else, I need to be honest with you. I have been away for a few weeks, and I know some of you have noticed that. And I know some of you wondered if I was coming back. I was not gone, I was building, not planning to build, not talking about building, not making a vision board about building. Actually, I was building. I have been finishing something called Oka, and I am going to tell you what it is right now because I do not want to wait until the end of this episode to say. Oka is an app, but not like any app you have tried before. So I built it for the woman who is operating everything on her hand for the entire family. The one who holds the calendar, the meals, the school runs, the appointments, the mental load, the invisible labor that nobody sees and nobody counts. I built it because I am that woman. So the truth is, I'm about to go back to my work after 1 year and 2 months of maternity leave. And on the last few months, I've been running everything. I was home all the time, even though it was a lot. It was a lot being home and taking care of a baby and running the whole house. I had to admit I was home, so I had to do it. And when I started to think about going back to work and having to do the same, I started having some panic attacks. I'll have to be honest with you. My breathing was shallow, and I was like, oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? And I could not find anything that understood what was caring. So I stopped looking and I built it myself. Oka has voice input, so you never have to type if you don't want to. A shared family calendar so everyone sees exactly what's happening. Meal planning that builds your shopping list for you. A nervous system reset built right in the app. And a village of real women you can call or harder on your hardest days. Not a feed, no followers, a real circle of people you can count on who have already said yes to showing up for you. It's really interesting. I am really proud, and I used all my experience, so many years of research on neuroscience, neuroaesthetics, how the space impacts us, but how our brain actually works. You can see everything I built at happyhealthyhomes.au/Oka. Every feature, every detail is showing the science behind it, my story behind. Go and have a quick look. Pause this episode right now if you want, and we'll be there when you come back. Now, let me tell you why any of this matter. Why have I spent so much time and effort building this? I help busy women, busy families. I help busy families design homes that feel like a long exhale. Quiet, grounded, nourishing space that calm the body, hold the mind, and let them focus and rest, return to their own. So my passion is always been to help people to create systems and design that really help them to be present and enjoy their home. Because every woman deserves to live in a home that restores her, not slowly tears her down. When you come home from work, instead of being anxious and stressed, you need to get on that front door and exhale and say, it's so good to be home. My home restore me. And that's what I want for everyone. And here's what I know to be true after 20 years of doing this work. Your home is rewiring your nervous system and your family nervous system every single day. And today I want to tell you exactly why and exactly what to do about it. Let me ask you something. When you are at work, do you know what to do next? Most women I speak to say, yes, at work I'm sharp. I know there is a meeting, then a task, then a decision, there is a system. There is a folder for this, a process for that. There is a shape. There is like a shape to the day, a rhythm, a container that holds the decision. So you do not have to carry them on your body, on your mind. You feel capable at work. You feel yourself. You solve things. You lead things. People come to you for answers. And then you walk through the front door and that sharpness disappears. That shape disappears. Suddenly, nothing has a sequence, everything needs doing, and nothing tells you where to start. Dinner, laundry, homework, the form that needs signing, the appointment you forgot to book, the call you meant to return last Tuesday, none of it organizes itself. So you hold all in, all here in your head, all at once, every day. And you call this exhaustion. Your personality. You think you're just someone who cannot switch off. Then other women manage this better. You think that other women manage this better, that you're missing something they were given. What are they doing that I'm not doing? What are you are not missing anything. Your home is missing structure. Here's the science. One idea only tonight, because one is enough. Researchers estimate that the human brain makes around 35,000 decisions every single day. That sounds impossible until you start counting. What to wear, what to eat, what to answer, when to answer that message, where the permissions form go, what is for dinner, whether there is enough milk for the morning. Each one costs something on your brain, on your energy, on your body. Each one draws from the same limited pool of cognitive energy. And the brain has a solution to this. It's called the habit. When you repeat a behavior in a consistent context, your brain recognizes as a pattern and it moves that behavior out of your conscious mind. It becomes effortless. It goes into the automatic part of your brain. The habit runs on almost no energy. It just runs, like breathing, like driving a road that you drove for 100 times without thinking about a single turn. Sometimes you get home and you don't even realize how did you go home. But it's because you're automatic. You drove there so many times that now you know it. This is your brain protecting you. This is how it saves your energy for the things that actually need you to be present. And this is exactly what a well-designed home does. It takes a decision that used to cost you energy and make it automatic. Have you seen that when they do those programs, renovations, and they set up some systems like when they get home, they put the bag here, they put the shoes here. So that becomes automatic and easy for the family. And what happened at 5:30? Who starts dinner? Where the bags go when you walk in? The decision is already made. The structure holds it. And your brain finally gets to let it go. Here is the number I need you to sit with. A 2025 study from the University of Bath found that mothers carry 67% more household management than fathers. Almost 70% of the work is on the mom. Not 10%, not 20%, 67%. And this held true regardless of her career level. So even though the woman has a very high level career, she still carries 70% of the household, the mental load. This is really serious. So this is regardless anything, regardless income, regardless career, the woman carries 70% of the household. Even when she works more hours. The researchers call it gendered cognitive sickness. The decisions stick to you, not because you are weaker, because there is nowhere else to land these decisions. And what does that do to your body? It keeps your nervous system in a state of low-grade alert all the time. It keeps cortisol elevated. Sleep is the one that suffers first. And by evening, you may find yourself unable to choose a movie or snapping at your partner or something that does not matter, not because you are unreasonable, because your brain is completely tapped out. Your brain is exhausted. You are not exhausted because something is wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're exhausted because you have been running a 35,000 decision a day operation with no container to hold it. Okay, I need to stop here for one moment with you. Everything I just told you, the 35,000 decisions, the cognitive stickiness, the reason your body is done by 6 p.m. even when nothing went wrong, I did not learn that from a book. I learned it from living it. I am a neurodivergent mom. I have 20 years of design experience. I wrote a book on healing spaces, and I still could not hold my own home together without losing my mind every week. That's exactly why I built Oka. Especially neurodivergent moms or moms that have neurodivergent kids. They suffer much more. It's like having 20 tabs open all the time in your head and double booking things. And I used to feel guilty all the time about that until I finally discovered I am neurodivergent. So I'm not diagnosed yet proper. I'm on the process of investigation. I know because a genetic condition. I'm not going to get into detail with this, but there are so many non-diagnosed neurodivergent moms out there that the sad thing is we blame ourselves so much because we cannot hold things together at all. And the times I double book it myself or I forget things or I have so much going on, it's a lot. So that's why as a neurodivergent mom and a woman carrying 70% of the cognitive load of my home, I decided to create a system, Oka. It takes everything I just decided and solve it. Voice input so you never lose a thought. A shared family calendar so everyone can contribute. This is not a blame game, and I'm not about that. I just want to be able to show my husband very clear what's going on. All the lists I have, all the things I have to think about for my baby. And one of the things that I noticed as well, the partners, they get very frustrated because they don't have a clear vision of what's happening. So it's a win-win situation for the woman to share the cognitive load in the household and for the man to be able to see clearly what's happening on the household. Meal planning that builds your shopping list, a nervous system reset inside the app. This is really important. I created that for me and I know will benefit so many women. and a village of real women who show up for you on the hardest days. I'm going to record a podcast just about the villa. Right now, there are 300 founding spots open, not 3,000, 300. 47 women already inside before this app has even launched because they know something like what you just heard and they said yes immediately. The founding price is 28 AU dollars and then $7 a week for the founders. That's $1 a day. It's never going to be like that again. And it locks for you if you become a founder for 2 years. So come and join us on this movement. Go to happyhealthyhome.com/Oka right now. Look at what I built. Read every word, see the features, see the science, and if it feels like it was built for your life, that's because it was. I did put so much love into this because I'm not resolving your problems. I'm resolving my problems and other women's problems and all this mental load that we never been supposed to carry it. Now, let me give you something you can use tonight. Here is the shift I need you to make tonight. It was never that you're bad at home. It was never that you lack discipline or patience or the organization that other women seem to have. It was that your home have no structure. And when the home has no structure, you become the structure. You become everything. Your brain holds everything, and a brain was never designed to be storage. Your home should hug you back. It cannot hug you while you are the one carrying the entire weight of everything on your head. Work performs because it has a design, it has structure, it has systems, not because you are more capable at work. Because at work, the structure catches the decisions so your brain does not have to hold them. When your home has the same design, the same thing will happen. Your brain finally stops scanning. Your shoulder relax. You walk in and exhale instead of bracing and getting stressed. Every woman is extraordinary at work. And then she comes home and the framework vanishes and she calls that a gap personality failure. No, you're not a failure. It's not. It's a design problem, and a design problem have design solutions. So let me give you something you can do today, and I call it system scan. 10 minutes. That's all it takes. Walk through every room of your home. Your body is your data. And ask one question. Does this room have a structure or does it have me? And just see how you feel in your body. Remember, your body is data. So your nervous system will tell you straight away. The kitchen, is there a rhythm for who starts dinner, or do you make that decision again every single evening? Do you have a structure in your kitchen? The morning, is there a clear place for the bags, the shoes, the forms, the things that need to leave the house? Or does your brain hold all of that until the moment you walk out the door? In the evening, is there a sequence that tell your nervous system the day is closing? Or do you stay switched on until your body forces you to sleep or to stop? Or you cannot sleep at all because you're so stressed. Every place where the answer is it has me, that's a place you need to do some work on. Where your brain is spending so much energy it never needed to spend. That's a place where a clear design would give the energy back to you. You do not need to fix everything tonight. You only need to see it, to feel it. Because the moment you recognize a design problem, you stop calling yourself the problem. And here is why this reaches beyond your own exhaustion. When your home has a clear rhythm, you can finally delegate. Your partner knows what to do because the design is visible. There is a sequence. It's easy. Your children know what to do because it's in front of them. It's so basic that they can just repeat. Anyone who shows up to help can see exactly what's needed without asking you. You stop being the only one who carries the information. You stop being the operating rhythm of your entire family. This is not a small thing. This is the difference between surviving your evenings and actually being present, living life, having fun, and having joy with your family. Before I let you go, I need to say something I have not said before on this podcast. I have built Oka in the hours before my daughter wake up and after she goes to sleep. I built it on weekends and in stolen lunch breaks. And on the days I was so tired I could not think straight, I built it because I refused to believe that the only option was to carry everything alone. I was so tired of carrying things alone. And I refused to let my daughter grow up watching her mother shrink. Her mother is stressed, snapping all the time. I am done hiding how much this mattered to me. The 300 women who joined the founding circle are not customers. They are family. They will talk to me directly. They will shape the 10% left to finish the app and what's to build next, what we need inside, what they think Oka needs next. They'll have access to me and to each other, and in a way that will never exist again once Oka is open to the public. This is not a subscription. This is the beginning of a movement. There are 253 spots left. When they are gone, they are gone. The price is $28 now. $1 a day to free your mental load. That has no price. Lock it for 2 years just for the founders. Come to happyhealthyhomes.au/Oka and join the founding members. And now, send this episode to another woman, not later, right now. The one who comes home from a brilliant day at work and standing in her kitchen wonder why this feels so hard. After you understand the science behind it, there is no other way to unsee. After you see, you never unsee it. Send it to someone you love because it's never her. It's not her fault. It was always a missing structure that she never had access to. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about one conscious choice at a time. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Bye.